Let's try to make that shit stay. How the hell are you guys? Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Please keep in mind my readings are indeed general, may or may not resonate. So take what does and leave the rest. Also, please be sure to check your sun, moon, as well as your rising for more insight. And don't forget to, hold on, because what the fuck is wrong with my camera? Oh, okay, there we go. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. So, yes, as usual, we're going to start off with the general, work our way to singles, and then we'll get to love with the connected, and then we'll do questions at the end. Okay, the link is listed below for questions this week. I did not forget. Okay, so let's start off with some shadow cards. How have you guys been since last week? How are you guys since last? Are you okay? Look at this. Fucking, this is not doing what it needs to do. Whatever. As long as it's keeping the hair out my face. How has you guys' week been? Oh, confused. So I have a confused toe here. It says, the chaos accompanying the confusion seems misguided. However, others are too embroiled in the situation to see it clearly. You need to make it simpler. So keep people out your business, Gemini. I don't give a fuck if you need advice or if you're a little confused. You may be trying to get direction. I feel like other people are too closely intertwined with you or the situation. Could be like, maybe it's your best friend, you know, maybe it is your person's friend. It could be like a mother or something like that. You guys got to be careful with who you are putting in your business, because they may not be able to really help you out in this situation or help you see things clearly. They may make it worse. Here we go. Irritation, right? So it says, there comes a time when standing up and being counted may not necessarily resolve an issue, but it sure does feel good when you're finally heard. Oh, so this is pointing in a very clear direction, but let me give you one more before I say what I think. Hi, guys. Don't forget to double tap the screen here. Unhappiness. All right, so right off the back, we're only unhappy when we're holding our tongue. That's the only time that I can say that Geminis are fretting, because once we feel some type of way and we say something, we're fine. But the moment we don't say something, we go and ask a friend to ask a fucking friend to ask another friend, and we don't know still after we spoke to them people if we're bugging or not. So now we're just sitting there with our fingers crossed. Go with your first instinct this week. Ahead, Gemini. So from this weekend until next Friday, go with what you feel. And the reason why I'm telling you guys to go with what you feel, because it seems like something is rightfully triggering you and you may need to speak up on the situation. I don't care if it is, you know, something as light as you know, somebody touching your shit, to as heavy as somebody making a rude, nasty comment or doing something, you know, that you don't like. Whatever the situation is, before you get yourself all riled up and unhappy, speak up. That's a way to give that person or the situation the energy that it deserves and not drag yourself through the mud as opposed to doing so. This can be in regards to a home, a relationship, or a job setting. That's what I'm picking up. If you're in a relationship and you guys are arguing and you're not sure if you're handling it the right way, don't talk to nobody about your relationship. Talk to your person. If it's a job related issue, go to the person that can help you figure out shit, not your coworker. Like maybe the higher up, the manager, whoever that can help you right away. And you can talk to them off the books. Listen, I just need to ask you a question. Hypothetically speaking, I did that shit all the time at work, okay? And they knew exactly who I was talking about. But until I make it unhypothetical, then you got to just listen and shut the fuck up. And they do. They do. They'll give you advice. Sometimes it be a little fucked up, but they give you advice. All right, so there you go, Jimmies. What do we have for you guys for the general? General for my Jimmies. 10 of Pentacles. Definitely getting your money up or trying. Wanting to. I feel like some of you guys are working very fucking hard. And if you're not working very hard in regards to trying to get some type of finances together, you're working really hard to get yourself together, to become more sure of yourself, to be more of a foundation, or setting a standard for other people. Could be children, or how people should treat you. Y'all are always ready to give up on something or let something go in order for peace. I like that for y'all, because it's like, I'm not going to stay. This is why you're an air sign. I'm not going to stay somewhere that doesn't make me feel good. I'm not going to be, you know, in the energy or surrounded by anything that does not uplift me. The Fool card, I'd rather try the fuck again. I'd rather do something else, right? But with the Six of Cups here, there's something that you may be trying to pull away from if it doesn't get better that keeps pulling you back in. Why? Because that low vibrational thing may be in need of your high vibrational ass energy. Yeah. And people kind of disconnect from the reality that if it's low vibrational and you feel like you're better than it, chances is you were making it better. You were making the situation, the person, the place livable, understandable, and when you're not there, it becomes disgruntled. Now, Gemini, what you have to realize is, if you are that luck, if you are that stroke of luck for somebody, if you are that breath of fresh air, if you are that rabbit's foot, then they need to treat you like that. Okay, you can't allow people to woo you or will you into situations time and time again only to be the same person. And this can go for friendships and family as well. All right, because I'm getting a mother or a cousin. Okay, Destiny, I'm getting a mother or a cousin who could be kind of trying you or testing you. And I feel like you may be allowing this person to do that. This could be someone you even consider to be like family who's not. Whoever it is, okay? I feel like you have to have that same energy for whoever. All right. 9 of Cups. It's funny here because I see you guys basking in some type of an abundance, a blessing, getting what you want, or finally achieving a goal, but still feeling less enthusiastic about it because everything else that's going on in your life, Gemini. I feel like you have something that's worth celebrating or being, you know, really proud of, but there's a shadow over you, and it can involve other people. It can involve other situations, but at the end of the day, I think you need to refocus your purpose right now, because you have been on your shit. That's what it looks like. You have been taking care of what needs to be taken care of, and I feel like you guys have been in a non-stop go-getter type of energy, following your passions here, especially again when it comes to money. I see you guys being very consistent or grounded and having some type of routine, but something is in the back burner bugging you out, stressing you out. Why though? King of Wands, because it's like, you know, you shouldn't be in that situation either, or this shouldn't be happening to you either, but you can't be in control of everything at once. So I want you to kind of bask in what you've already manifested. Okay, it almost feels like, let's say you bought a nice house, right? Just moved into this house, you're decorating, this was an accomplishment, it was something that you wanted, but you're still mad about the fucking car you drive, and you're like, damn, I need another car. I want to, you know, I want something different. I want everything to align the same way. It takes time. You know, don't be so hard on yourself when you've already created or opened so many doors that weren't there. Okay, what else do we have for Jimmy's? What else? 9 of Wands, Hangman. Stop holding yourself back. It's something here that you want to do. It could be in regards to business or maybe going back to school, but there's something here that you want to do to expand your horizons. Could even be traveling. Don't tell yourself you shouldn't do this. You should absolutely do whatever this is. I feel like it's an experience for you. It is it's an experience that's worthwhile. Some of you, very specific, you may want to date someone that's older than you, but you're afraid of how it may look, how you may look in the situation. Who gives a fuck? Live life the way you want to live it. Do what you want here. Whatever this new experience is, it's meant to be had. Okay? Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, it may actually work out for you. So don't go off of, I just posted something on my relationship page the other day. Just because another motherfucker did it and they failed, just because they couldn't do it, doesn't mean that you can't do it, and it doesn't mean that it's not going to work for you. So don't look at everybody else and say, damn, well, they couldn't do it. No, Gemini, you're different. You'll do it, and you'll be damn good at it. 10 of Cups is here. A lot of you guys, this is hitting home for relationships and connections. You know, maybe they've been telling you don't do certain things. I'm getting a baby. Someone in a relationship or a connection could want to have a baby, but they're not married or something like that, and they're wondering, you know, what people are going to think about that. Why? That's your life, baby. When you fall on your face, you fall by yourself. And when you pick yourself up, you're going to be picking yourself up by yourself. If it works out, you're going to be happy that you did it all for you. You have this baby, y'all still get married. It's all up to you. I don't think that right now you need to be living your life for other people. And with this Knight of Wands here, it seems like you're tired of being risky because you haven't been getting a reward from it. But with this Five of Cups here, it almost seems like it scars you from doing new things, from following another path or doing something that's meant for you, because you may have felt like before you did something that didn't work out for you. But the Ten of Pentacles doesn't speak of things that don't work out for you. The Ten of Pentacles speaks of you sticking to the plan, whatever plan you have for yourself, or whatever goal, whatever blessing that's meant for you, and it happens and you win. 10 of Wands here, though, Geminis. What are you holding on to? You are holding on to something that keeps holding you back. It's a thought process. It's a thought process. Something that could have happened to you in the past that traumatized you. It does not have to just revolve around relationships, people. We get traumatized in more than one fucking way. Whatever way this is, it kind of makes you pause a lot when it comes to making decisions. Okay, maybe you feel like before you did something recklessly and you learned your lesson, but the Ace of Swords here, I feel like you're smarter now. You're older, you're wiser. Queen of Pentacles, you pay more attention to small details and situations, so you won't be left out or things won't go negatively for you. So I want you guys to stop looking at things from that perspective as well. Give yourself a break when it comes to these fears and lack thereof, especially in regards to connections, because I do see a lot of my Geminis kind of worried about love too, which I wasn't ready to get into, but it looks like it's kind of swaying me that way. So let's start with singles. Single Gemmies. Energy for my single Geminis. What's going on with single Gemmies? Thank you. Energy for my single Gemmies. It is 62 of y'all. Please don't forget to hit the like button. What do we have for my single Gemmies? All right, single Gemmies, flirt. Well, you don't really have a problem with that, but I feel like you need to start flirting even with the people that you wouldn't normally flirt with. You're being kind of weird right now, Geminis. I think you have like this boundary, which is okay. It's okay. You know, you have these boundaries and you're like, if I'm going to get played, I'm going to get played with somebody that looks good. Somebody that I can see myself with. I'm not going to play around with the nigga with the bendable shoes. But I feel like the nigga with the, I won't say necessarily the bendable shoes, but the guy that you wouldn't really go for may actually be the one for you. May actually be the one to change a lot of things for you. Like I went completely outside of my norm. Completely. I'm happy as shit. Sometimes it takes for you to change the direction. And I think like when I first said that 2 years ago, or was it, it's about to be 3 years ago, I met my husband, and that I followed my own advice. I feel like sometimes you have to step outside the box a little bit. Look at this Seven of Swords. Because why does it feel like, Gemini, there's opportunities here, or there's been opportunities here for love. The ones that you pray about, the ones that you manifest. But you're like, nah, because no. Not what I would normally go for. Absolutely not. You know, that's what it feels like. And it's really funny because whoever these people are, they're already intimidated by you. You know, whatever it is, you may be really beautiful, you may be a woman of high standards, they see you as being very classy, and they feel like, boo, You know, she may not want me, but the Fool card is here. This is exactly what you want, but I just feel like because they're not your type, you're kind of like, what else is in the room, you know? And then you go and you pick whatever else is in the room, and then it ends up being a fucking shit show. It's not exactly which, it's kind of what you have been going through, and then you keep going in this cycle over and over again, singles, and you're like, damn, I feel like I'm meeting the same person. It's because you're going for your type, and your type is toxic for you. It doesn't have to be a look. It could be a behavior. It could be a style. You know, it could be it's something. It can be an energy that you just kind of sway to. So if a person speaks to you and you don't have that initial connection, you don't take the time to get to know the person, and then boom, you're over here with something that feels very familiar once again, and that person is kind of treating you the same fucking way. Okay? So be careful of egotistical searches, because that's what this feels like, you know. Finding people who kind of fit the mold for you, okay, that make you feel that temporary fulfillment, because in the long run they don't usually pan out for you. I feel like this next person is going to kind of admire you in a way that isn't temporary. It doesn't feel like they like you in a lusty way, but more of a promising long-term way. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I have Leo here too, but they're looking for something a bit more stable. They could be older than you. All right. Knight of Pentacles. This person walks slow as fuck. I think that's one thing that you're going to pick up. Either they walk very slow or they talk slow. Like, they're not, like, you know how you meet some people that talk fast as fuck and they're just always going and they never stop? That's how I used to be. And then you have those who are like really cool, calm, collected. This person could have a deep voice, because where the fuck did the deep voice come from? But they can have kind of a deep voice. They could talk very slow, very romantic, and I feel like that's one of those things that you like, but you won't notice it if you don't give them a chance to talk to you. Okay, this person could be very smart and down to earth. They could be practical. This person loves business. There's something, they could have studied business or something like that. That's how you'll know who I'm talking to. I'm talking about. The Devil is here, the Knight of Wands. There's also going to be players. Players never stop chasing you. You come off as a hot girl. I don't give a fuck what your profession is, how you make yourself look, how you dress. You still exude very hot girl energy. And the fast ones on your level, whatever level that is, want to catch you. They want to catch you and they want to experience you. But the thing is, experiences and long-term potential are two totally different things. And Gemini, you have to realize when a nigga just wants to experience you. Okay? Now, the Seven of Cups seems like it's going to be extremely fucking fruitful. And I heard the spring to summer. Wow. So you Gemini singles can expect a lot of attention this summer. Okay, some that's going to be really solid, but others that are going to be same old, same old. And again, it's up to you to step outside that box, because they're all coming. And they're coming at a very fast rate. And the ones that are moving really fast, the ones that are going to want to see you tomorrow, the ones that are going to want to sit on the phone with you and text you all day, them is the ones you need to worry about, unfortunately. Those are the temporary pleasures that are trying to get you how they want to get you, so you could trust them enough to open up so they can get what they want. The one that is going to be for you is going to be slow. They're going to be calculated. This person is going to want to romance you. They're going to want to talk to you. But this person is going to want to have those long talks, not those, hey, good morning, good night, good afternoons, bye. Okay? This is someone who may want to call you on the phone. All right? Interesting. Interesting. Okay? So, what advice do we have for my singles? Advice for my singles in regards to love right now. Oh, so you guys, you could be a hoochie this summer, but you shouldn't be a hoochie this summer if you're looking for love. If you ain't looking for love, I see this being a very good time for you, where you get to do a lot of fun things. But Gemini, let's talk. If you a hoochie and you looking to be a hoochie, be a smart hoochie. Okay, now close your ears. For the ones who are looking for love, this message is not for you. This is for the people who knew me when I was a hoochie. A hoochie makes sure that she does the coochie dance for niggas that are actually paying their way. You know, the ones that make sure that there's a nice seat reserved for you at a nice table. The ones that want to make sure that your bills are paid. The ones who want to make sure that when you step out, you look, smell good. They're not asking you just how your day is going. They asking you if you fucking need something. Okay? The coochie should not be sourced out to individuals based off of how they look, based off of how you feel about them. It needs to be a bit more substance behind your hoochie coochie dance, okay? And I just want you to have that in mind, because I don't give a fuck how you look. You could be the ugliest Gemini on this motherfucker. The coochie is worth something. It's worth something. These niggas is out here tricking with fiends. Your pussy is worth something. Don't give it away for nothing. You're scaring niggas when you give it away for nothing. What do I mean by that? Niggas expect for you to want something for the oochie coochie dance. If you don't have, if you're not requiring nothing, that's a problem. If you're not requiring nothing, you're scaring them, it's too easy. That's probably why they fuck you one time with the condom and you don't see them again until maybe the next time they want. It's not worth shit. Make them work for it. Make them work for it. They'll prioritize the coochie a lot more. Okay? I don't have those conversations anymore with people because I'm a higher vibrational person. But I feel like you still need to know that a little bit. Okay? Now, for my people who are looking for love, disregard the oochie coochie dance. You make sure that that man is something of substance, value, okay? That they're not trying to be a hot boy anymore and they're not just trying to have a good night with you. That this person wants you to meet somebody in their family. That you are being presented as someone that they would like to meet their family, okay? And then you're going to tell by the way they talk to you. The niggas that want you, they know how to act. You are not going to be a late night booty call. They're going to respect your hours of business. They're going to act like they make sense with you. Okay? So advice. That was just a little, you know, teeter for the totter. King of Swords here. Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. Again, be mindful of what you're giving. Be mindful of what you're sharing. And this is not just your body. This is information. Okay? We sometimes, Geminis, we overshare. We get comfortable with a motherfucker and we talk too much and we hang up the phone and we be like, damn, I told this nigga all my business. We're not doing that. Singles. Okay? We're even if you gotta lie. I'm sorry. Be the best bitch you can be. Okay? They gonna lie to you. Low vibrational, Ashley. Don't say that. It's the truth. You're out here dating in a low vibrational energy. You got to know how to play the game. Either don't say shit at all or say shit that they like. Sorry. Okay? Now, relationshipers, I'm on to y'all. People in a relationship. People in a relationship. People in a relationship. What do we have for people who are in a relationship or connected with somebody? All right, so codependency. Uh-oh, Gemini. I ain't gonna lie, it's chemistry here. It's chemistry here. But it's also a hint of codependencies. Why we always gotta be the nigga mama? Even if the nigga don't want you to be his mama, you still gotta teach him shit. Shit that they should know. How to wash dishes. How to wash your clothes. How to wash your ass. What's the better deodorant to put on? Why do we, how to talk, how to act in public to you, how to be respectful. It's like we meet these motherfuckers when they be at their worst. Gemini, someone is very codependent. Their life is based off of this. I won't say their life. This part of their life is going to be based off of what you're teaching them. And they're going to kind of cling to you a little bit. And the reason why this person is going to cling to you a little bit is because you make them feel like like I don't know how to say it without trying to sound like I'm putting your person down, because it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's it just seems like this person is stuck to you because they feel a hint of comfort from you. But this hint of comfort that comes for you, or comes from you, is based off of your mothering or your nurturing energy. Good way to put it. Okay. So Geminis, let's talk about that. What's going on with Geminis who are connected? Hi, Carnisha. How are you? You guys, don't forget to hit the like button. It is 98 of y'all. Hey, let's talk about it. What's going on with this codependency? What's going on with codependency? 9 of Wands. So I feel like you still have a long way to go when it comes to this person and maturity. But I do feel like they're there. They're showing up because they care about you. They care about what you say. They care about what you think. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or a very emotional motherfucker. Even if they try to make it seem like they don't. You know how a nigga is emotional when everything that you say hurts their little feelings, and they start acting out, you know, they start, you know, crashing out in a way, or acting abnormal, getting sassy back with you. That's an emotional nigga, whether you know it or not. You know, those crash outs are emotions that they don't know how to compose. Your person is one of those people. Interesting enough, they need you though, because I feel like you're the only person that is either able to handle those moments or to put them in their place when they're doing their little toddler move. Because this person does little toddler moves in a relationship with you, Gemini, and I feel like I don't know if it stems from not having a dad here, or if it just stems from, you know, an emotionally stunted growth based off of their own quest of life. Okay, because not everything has to be tied to your childhood. Motherfuckers had great childhoods and they still ain't shit. We can't blame the parents for everything. Okay. Emperor, 3 of Wands. This person is the type of person that only sees a future in things that he or she can control, and I feel like you are a very quite masculine energy, whether you're a female or a male, and you just don't bow down because a motherfucker expects for you to bow down. You know, it got to make sense here. This person is used to leading a flock of fucking idiots, if you will, all the way down to possibly their ex. And then they met you and you make things make sense, and they hate that, but they love that strength that you carry as well. It seems to be a bit of a light coming from you, and they want to learn, or they want to be a part of that because they like that in you. It's very weird. And it gives me a hint of narcissism, where they may want to be in your presence to study you, because that's something that they're missing. This person has to fake this level of confidence or control, whereas though it comes a little natural for you. And even if you feel like this person is overall a good person, they could very well be. Their brain is wired a little differently than yours, okay? They may not even realize that this is the type of energy that they carry, but it, you know, the cards never lie. So let's take a deeper look into this person and how they actually view this situation with you. The Tower, okay? So first of all, you are so different than what they're used to. You fuck them up a little bit. You fuck them up a little bit. And it's not in a bad way, but it's not necessarily for them in a good way, because they thought they had it all figured out, or this person could be older, or they could be very successful in their own way, and they think that the way that they're handling life is quite fine, you know. And here you come telling them you live fucked up. Like I said, you gotta teach a motherfucker how to wash their ass, what detergent to use, they breaking out, what to use so they don't break out, what kind of deodorant, what's the best way to fucking do your taxes, your credit, whatever. You're teaching this person. And I feel like, now they're like, this is kind of embarrassing. You ever had a motherfucker constantly critique you on stuff? That's you right now. It feels embarrassing. They feel embarrassed because now to you, they're not who they thought they were. This person could have Leo in their chart. You ever tried to tell a Leo they was fucking wrong? You ever tried to tell a fucking Leo that they weren't doing something right? That's how this feels. Very Leo energy. Like, how dare you? But they go home and they think about what you said. Even though they may have cursed you out for what you said, they went home and it hit home. Gemini, you trigger this person, okay? So King of Pentacles, Six of Cups, there is something about this person's childhood that they are reliving with you, or recalibrating, relearning, if you will. They have to realize that the way their mom, dad, whoever, grandma raised them is not how you act today. Okay, maybe it worked back then, maybe it worked for them, but in this lifetime, you got to be somebody better. And I feel like this person may be trying to take accountability for that now because they want to be known kind of like a narcissist again. I'm getting a little bit of narcissistic energy, but again, I am no doctor. That this person wants everybody to know them as a good person. And because they want everybody to know them as a good person, they got to actually be one. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard to act like a good person every day, all day when you're not really one. That's your person right here. They're like, I could be it. I could show you. I could do it. But you're going to have slip-ups with this person because it almost feels like recovering narcissism, right? They're learning that they're a narcissist and they do have to change things about themselves. But that's almost if you've been that's like you've been wiping your ass the wrong way all your life. You could tell yourself, okay, I've been wiping, what is that shit? When bitches wipe front to back, whatever. You supposed to be wiping one way, but you end up wiping another way, right? And then you go to the doctor and the doctor's like, you're wiping the wrong fucking way. You got to fix that. You keep wiping the right way. But one day you forgot because you're comfortable with that way that you've been wiping and you do it again. It's kind of like that's how a recovering narcissist is. That part of them peaks out because they've been so comfortable being that person for so fucking long. And that's where the codependency comes in at because they want you to still be there. They want you to still love them. They want you to see their growth because they are growing. They are changing. But don't leave me on those bad days. Please, I need you. You're the only person that stays with me once you find out who I am, how I am, and what I am. And that's really deep, Gemini. So what can my Jimmies who are in a connection expect in the near future? What can my Jimmies who are connected expect in the near future from their person or just love in general? Thank you, Leon. Let's see. The High Priestess. Well, something that you already fully were aware of is going to happen. And you gotta be careful when you say that to Geminis because Geminis think of 1,000 different scenarios. So you gonna whatever one of them is coming true. Not every last one of them. So don't, if you think your man is cheating on you because you had a dream last night, that don't necessarily have to be it. You could have thought that the motherfucker was immature and you find out tomorrow that they're really immature. You could have thought that they was lying about a job and you find out tomorrow they lying about a job. It's one of those things that you knew though. Okay. Okay, but it's not something to call out. It's something to pay attention to when it happens because this is something repetitive. Like my husband has a way of doing this. He'll, in an argument or a conversation, he will say something that fits the conversation or the argument to win. And then when I bring it up later on, he'll be like, I never said that I would never do that. And I was like, oh, so you're lying. And this person is going to expect for you to just forget it or just be like, oh, no, that's not what you said. No. Now we got to talk about it all over again because nigga, what? And this is what you know, I think some of my Geminis have been going through where you're like, wait a minute, I already knew. What the fuck is this that you're doing now? You're doing something. Seven of Swords, you're lying. You're being deceptive in a way. And I think in that moment, Gemini, you're going to have to decide whether or not you want to call a spade, because you do know that that's the part of them that gets triggered very easily. You know, it makes you feel really good with this Nine of Cups, but it can be very triggering to you as well. Now, Queen of Cups, Nine of Cups, you get a little bit of satisfaction in the near future from this person as well. Okay, you get a little satisfaction from this person because once you call this person out, and I feel like a lot of you are going to have to call this person out, I don't want you to back down. I don't want you to agree to disagree because you get tired of arguing. I want you to say it, and I want you to say it every time they do it until they fucking stop. Because how dare you keep doing the wrong thing and then telling me not to call you out on doing the wrong thing, sir, ma'am, bitch. Say it. This is a way of accountability. Do you stop telling a toddler not to touch the stove because it's hot because you told them a million times to stop touching the stove? No, you still have to tell them every time to stop touching the stove, as long as you're going to be their parent, as long as you're going to be in their life. Same thing with this person. Okay? Queen of Swords is here. Stop letting shit slide. I got a Gemini that's in a relationship that's letting some shit slide. You're not a fucking skating ring. You're not a slide. All right, yeah, this is not ice hockey. Enough is enough. Stop. Okay, so let's get a little advice. Advice from my Jimmys who are in a relationship. I am like mad. I'm cool as a cat right now. I think it's because we got out of this retrograde. I believe it's because we got out of this retrograde, because I had a really bad argument with my super. He's a Leo. Monday about some shit that he said, and I said I wasn't going to say nothing, but I could. Lord knows, one thing a Gemini cannot do is hold their tongue. If you did something that we don't like, if you said something, the next time I see you, I'm going to say it to you. And again, he's a Leo. So, you know, you call them out and you got to explain to them why you called them out, and oh, you're going to apologize. You're not just going to say, oh, I didn't mean for you to take it that way. No, you're gonna fucking apologize. We're not doing that. And that is also my husband's moon, I believe, and then he's in Aries rising. So I stand very firm on my words, because you have to with these fire signs, especially if they got heavy fire in their chart, because baby, they don't listen, they don't care. Okay, he probably about to come in here like, don't talk about me, and I am. Okay, so Knight of Swords is here for your advice. Speak up when spoken to. Stop trying to dismiss your feelings, or stop trying to be the peaceful person because you don't want to raise hell. That's how you... So the relationship doesn't transcend because you shut the fuck up. The relationship transcends because you guys speak on your problems and y'all work them the fuck out. Now, the relationship goes to shit if you speak on it and try to work it out, and then the nigga still dismisses you. You see how that works? But what you don't do is dismiss your own fucking feelings before you even get a chance to have them validated. Okay, Gemini? And it's not always going to be easy. Y'all gonna be arguing, you're gonna be mad, you're gonna be disappointed, but with the Six of Swords, y'all are gonna get over it. A lot of my people who are in a relationship are staying in the relationship, but in order for it to be comfortable for you, because this person's probably already comfortable as shit. This is the type of person that would not stay if they weren't comfortable with everything that they were doing and everything that you were accepting. You got to make sure that moving forward, things are working out for you. And I ain't just talking about temporary pleasures. I'm talking about the majority of the time. I went from arguing with my husband at least 5 or 6 times a month to maybe once a month. And that's by, again, addressing it and setting boundaries. I don't like that. Don't do that again. I feel like that should be with anybody in your life. If something triggers you, or a person does something and it triggers you, you should say it, and they should respect that it hurts your feelings not to do it again, because that's how you show that you care about someone. That's caring, you know? So take yourself seriously, and then the other motherfuckers will too. Period. Card of Oracle for advice is Love. It says, get some, give some, it will cheer your ass up. Get some, give some, it will cheer your ass up. So I've learned this thing that I've never done before, and I think I should share it with y'all because maybe y'all do the same thing. After I yell, I don't show love. After I yell, I'm getting the fuck away from you, and I'm not talking to you for a while because you've pissed me off. But just because a person pisses you off doesn't mean that you don't love them anymore, right? I think that you guys have to get in an energy of telling a person about themselves, whether it be a child, the person you're in a relationship with, someone on the street, and then also letting them know, I'm coming from a place of love and peace, or I wouldn't even say it to you. I would never speak to you again. I would never say shit to you. But because I love you, this is why I'm telling you this, because I don't want the person that I love or that I care about to hurt my feelings. Okay? This is how you're going to be able to soften blows, because the blows still very much so need to happen. Okay, guys? All right, so let's get to all signs and then we'll get out of here. Don't forget to double tap the screen, okay? And then we're going to get into questions. I think people feel like sometimes Geminis don't give a fuck, that we're kind of selfish and we're only worried about ourselves, or we're only worried about our best interests. Like, no, I'm trying to stay with you. I'm trying to stay with you, but I need to feel safe staying with you. I don't want to feel stupid being in your world. I want this to be our world, and I want you and I to both be safe in this peace. It has to be first peace though, right? So there you go. Anyways, all the way from Aries to Pisces, what do we have for all signs? It is 123 of you. Don't forget to hit the like watch. Because I feel like there's a lot of cross watchers in here. Is there a lot of cross watchers in here? If so, what is your sign? I like to be able to pick up on the other person's sign as well. I've already gotten a lot of people in here dating Leos or fire signs for the best part. Spirit, what do we have for people dating Aries? Ugh. Okay, this person's ego never fails, okay, and it never will. It will never ever let them down, okay, people who are dating Aries. I just feel like this person is not going to put you above them. They're never going to put your feelings above theirs, and they're going to fall short every time that you expect it, okay? Taurus is still stalking an ex. I feel like they may have their eggs in that basket while trying to use you to move forward with. Sheesh. Gemini doesn't know if they're good enough for you. Cancer isn't willing to open up because they feel like they already have a notion of you, a preconceived one, and they're right, because they feel like they're so spiritual or they're so smart, they know what's going on in your world already. Leo wants to heal things with you or make amends or make things right. If this person and you aren't even going through anything, they could just feel like they did something wrong and they need to make up for it. So it may be something you don't even know. Virgo is over it. Virgo is over it. Even if you did nothing to Virgo, Virgo has thought themselves into some type of situation where they're over it. Virgos are crazy as fuck, okay? Libra wants a connection with you, but I feel like they know you're going to go through a lot of drama if they pick you. I think this person had other people that were waiting in line and you're kind of skipping it a little bit. Ew, okay. At least I'm hydrated. Scorpio didn't think that they were going to like you the way they like you, but they like you. And I think they almost like you too much. This person may be starting to look at the situation deeper than they were. If you have a friend, okay, because I talk about that on Patreon. If you have a Scorpio friend and y'all are the same sex, the motherfucker likes you. They're attracted to you sexually. And you got to be careful there, because their opinions when you're talking to them about your business or something become very personal or tailored to how they feel about you. So everybody's going to be a piece of shit, wrong or nasty or dishonest. Their advice is biased, okay? Sagittarius, the Fool card. And so Sagittarius, who is usually a free spirit or not really sure of what they want, kind of knows what they want from you now, but I still feel like they're going to be leading you on because they want to keep their options open. Same thing applies if you have a Sagittarius friend and y'all are the same sex. This person also is kind of interested in you too. Very weird. Capricorn is okay. So okay, this is two things. Why am I picking up friendships for the end of the all signs? So if you're dealing with a Capricorn, this person could feel like you're playing games, so they got to play games with you. They even feel like you may be talking to other people. Like if y'all are dating or in a relationship, they may feel like you're sneaking out, so now they're going to keep one in the chamber for you too. Now, on the flip side, if you have a Capricorn friend, this person is jealous of you really badly. I feel like this person may be jealous, but they're jealous because they feel like y'all are in competition and you're winning. You didn't even know you was in competition with your friend, did you? Aquarius wants things to work out between you two or they're leaving. This person is standing very firm on let's get it together or I'm getting the fuck out of there. I want you to be careful if you and an Aquarius are building, because there could be a false sense of stability here between you and this person. Unfortunately, it just feels like Aquarius isn't taking this relationship as serious as you. They could even have another option. Pisces, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It's really funny here because although they may seem to you like they're working on something, and this is kind of Pisces energy too, very mysterious. They're coming off as they are serious about you or they want something serious with you, but they also are looking at the other side of things, whatever that means. It could be the other side, like they want to be single or see what else is out there, or what if you left them. They're wondering what if about your relationship, and you may be feeling like there's some type of pull away. That's the pull away. They're not sure. Okay, let's see what is at the bottom of the deck for my Geminis. The Wheel of Fortune. I don't give a damn what's going on in your life. It's all for a higher purpose. And I always tell y'all that, and it sounds cliche, but you'll see that whatever connections that you're in now will catapult you to be something different in the future. Even if you stay with that person, y'all are growing together. If you outgrow that motherfucker, you still grew. And it's in a more positive, awakening way where you're going to learn things that you didn't know before from them. And they you. All right. So till next time, Jimmies. Bye. What are we naming this? What are we naming this reading, Gemini? Interesting. What are we naming this reading? Whose notebook is this? One of these kids. All right. So, I don't know. I can't call it hot girl summer because everybody ain't going to be doing hot girl shit. 10 toes down is okay. 10 toes down is okay. But we need more. 10 toes down and what? Maybe it's 10 toes down Gemini. I could take that. I'll keep that. 10 toes down. If you're going to be a hot girl, you still going to be 10 toes down anyway. Is that the life you looking for this year, Sarah? What happened, Sarah? I thought we was getting in relationships. Wow. Some oil spilled. I forgot that damn oil spilled on my stuff. I hope it didn't mess up my mouse. There's always something. 1 second, guys. I'm going to get the reading set up for the readings. I mean, for the personals. That's going. What happened? What happened to the guy? What happened to the guy? I'm shocked about that one. I thought he was going to stick around for a minute, like be a little lesson for you. I feel like once you do a reading on a person and you realize they're not sticking around, you start self-sabotaging. You're kind of back now. So like if you're one of the first ones, I can do you. What was his sign? My stomach is so tight. Like all the places that they brought my stomach in at for the tummy tuck, I could feel stretching out. Libra, it was little things. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's unfortunate, but at least you didn't waste no fucking time. One thing I don't want to do ever again is waste fucking time on nobody, because you could have just gone home. You could have left. You could have left me alone. You ain't lose nothing. You ain't lose nothing. It was an experience. These kids was on punishment last week. I see they was using my computer for things that they shouldn't have because they ain't had a phone. Very interesting. All right, so let's get with the program. How about log into Gmail, Ashley? Let's do that. And you kept your, look at that. Look at Sarah. That's what I'm talking about. She ain't Coochie Anonymous. Okay. Hi, my name is Sarah and I have problems. She is keeping it. She kept it to herself. That's what's up. I'm proud. I'm actually proud of you, Sarah, because I just knew. I just knew. Because I'm all for the hot girl summers, but I had a feeling you liked him. I got it. I'm still trying to get in, y'all, because technically I don't know my password for my Gmail, and I just keep going through the verification process every time. They got to send me an email and all that stuff first. So it's okay. It's all right. My shit's well protected to the point where I'm locked the fuck out, okay? That's all. Like, I gotta go through mad shit to get in here every time. Hold on, guys. All right, so let's see. All right. So I had some people sending me cash apps early this morning. That was Destiny and Sarah. And then I have, so I don't have that many today, which is chef's kiss, because I don't want to sit here all that time. Let's see though, because then when I start doing the questions, people start rolling in. So first I have Destiny, then Sarah, then I have Jalea. Jalea, I did see you wanted to change your question. That's fine. Then Nicole, then Sabrina, then Exclusive T, Ashley, Jalea, you have two, and Maria so far, okay? Yes, they're $11. Okay, so let's start with Miss Lopez. Destiny, it says advice for ATM. What does ATM mean? At the moment? Advice at the moment? Did I get that right? Hi, Inez. How are you? My nose is spreading. Oh my God. This happens to me every pregnancy. Every pregnancy. It's just been 11 fucking years since the last time I've been pregnant. So it's like, wow, it still does that. That's like a trait for me. Every time I get pregnant, my nose is gonna spread like fucking wildfire. Great. Spirit, please tell me, what advice do we have for Destiny? Yes. What advice do we have for Destiny? What does Destiny need to know right now? Destiny, you have to protect yourself. There could be something like going on that it doesn't have anything to do with you. It could be in regards to like the area you live in. Like there could be like robberies, car thefts, or something. Make sure you protect yourself, because you could be at a high rate of it happening to you too. That was just a warning, okay? Make sure you're paying attention to your surroundings. Make sure you're locking your doors, you're closing the windows. Make sure that you're being very cautious of what you're doing, where you're putting your pins in at, stuff like that. Watch your account balances and stuff like that. Look at this. Protect your money. Okay, something here about needing to protect your money, as well as, again, your surroundings. You know, you can't be like, la 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 la, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, like you live on Sesame Street. Okay, you just have to protect yourself. Six, especially while you're traveling. Especially while you're traveling, be careful of people who want to sit close to you. I'm getting like on a bus. Do you take like public transportation? Just be careful of your surroundings, okay? And there's something here about self-love. Let me just pull one extra card for self-love. Two of Cups. It's not self-love. Maybe it is. I'm not going to take that away from you. But let's see at the bottom of the deck. Magician. So it is. So let's talk about the fact that self-love is helping you bring in niggas that love you too. That's what you're doing by raising your vibration, by becoming more serious about yourself, by loving yourself ultimately, and treating yourself better, which it does show you're doing. I don't know if you're like drinking more water, but it seems like you're taking your health more seriously. Now you in return meet people who treat you more seriously. Beautiful. So lock your windows, be more self-aware, drink water. The niggas are coming. Okay. Bye, Destiny. Sarah, you can type your question. Jalea, you're here. Let's give Sarah a couple of minutes. Sarah has 5 questions. So if you're still typing, I'm going to just go ahead to Jalea. Okay, she's ready. What do you need to know? What does Sarah need to know right now? I feel like my intuition is very, very head on right now. It could be because we just got out of retrograde. I see things clear as fuck right now. So these readings should be good. What does Sarah need to know right now? The Hangman. Change in perspective. I heard fuck these niggas. So you're putting love on the back burner for now? That was the change in the perspective. You may have really wanted love, but Spirit is saying don't go crazy. Yes, you can say fuck love. You can put it on hold, but don't build up any karmic. I heard karmic energy by, you know, just being trolloping. I heard trolloping like a whore. Okay, because love still is coming, and you possibly don't want to make a name for yourself. People are someone's watching you, or someone who you're going to be well acquainted with, not necessarily in a relationship, but well acquainted with, is very close to you. They're watching you, or they know about you. Or they may know somebody that you'll be sleeping with. So be careful. Don't say I didn't tell you. You come back here like, bitch, he knew Jake and I fucked Jake last summer and Jake told him. Just be mindful, okay? You can have an experience. Just make it be a high class one. All right? What's coming towards me in love? What's coming towards Sarah in love? What's coming towards Sarah in love? The World card. So there's an ending. Okay, interesting. There's an ending to a situation, an ending to being single, an ending to feeling alone, an ending of feeling like false starts, like you put your foot down and then all of a sudden you lose your footing with people. I feel like, yeah, look at this. It's like you go from feeling like things didn't work out to something actually working out. That keeps coming out for you too. I feel like you're about to be treasured by someone soon. Could be a Leo or Capricorn, Virgo, or a Taurus. Could be a fixed sign, so it probably would be a Taurus, but it also can be a Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. I don't think you know how serious you and this person may get at first, but you'll be like really giddy. You're always really giddy, but with this person you'll be like really fucking giddy, like almost goofy with them. This person brings out your femininity, or they bring out like the child in you. That'll be really cute, and that's how you'll know who this person is. Bottom of the deck is a King of Pentacles. I'm telling you, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, which is funny because they share the same energy as you. So maybe you guys do the same thing in regards to work, money, the same profession. Y'all both want the same things in life. You want a house, they want a house. You want babies, they want babies. You want to get married, they want to get married. I think it's going to be kind of shocking with the resemblance. Anyways, third question. I had Sam Leo block me. Why would they block me? Why did Sam the Leo block Sarah? What did Sarah do? Why did Sam block Sarah? Why did Sam block Sarah? What happened? Why did Sam block Sarah? 3 of Wands. 6 of Pentacles. You weren't what he expected. You weren't what he expected. He expected for you to be interesting, slow. He thought that you were going to be one of those girls who were like pretty but kind of like sedity or something like that, and you came off very serious, and he didn't like that. You kind of dodged the bullet here because this person likes to I heard devalue women. So Sam likes to be, damn, that's a Leo fucking trait too. They like to be better. He likes to be in competition, but he likes to win his competition. So he wanted to be better than you, girl. And when he got to know that you were the Empress. When he got to know that you were better than him, he said, "Oh, I can't compete. I don't want that. I can't compete." Something you said, something that you did, he said, "Oh no, Sarah gotta fucking go." Nigga might have been down low because that's some gay shit. That's gay. And I don't care what nobody say. I'll be quick as hell to call a nigga gay. You gay. You may not know you gay yet, sir, but you're gay. You are trotting in the direction of bitches. We are supposed to be dating the same type of people. Men, if you will. Okay, what can Sarah expect this summer? What can Sarah expect this summer? 4 of Cups. Well, it ain't love, okay? I feel like you're kind of holding yourself back from getting serious with people anyway. You need a break. And if you're not holding yourself back, you're being held back. You're on time the fuck out. So if you think that you're going into this summer looking for a true boo, I feel like you need to follow your intuition. You know that there's going to be some weird shit going on. Not necessarily a bad thing, but I do feel like with the 5 of Swords here, you don't want to play yourself, right? You don't want to get all lovey-dovey with a nigga and then they switch up on you. Spirit is saying, let this summer be you taking your time to do what's best for you. Or, you know, to live your best life. The King of Wands lives life like a king. They ain't too worried about what nobody think, what nobody got to say. They doing them. Wheel of Fortune is here. I feel like, again, this is going to be a fun-ass summer for you. Just stay out your feelings. Don't worry too much about why people do fucked up shit. People are just fucked up. I used to pay too much attention to why people do fucked up shit. It doesn't matter. They did it, not you. When you do some fucked up shit, then you worry about why you did it. Okay? So, why am I seeing the angel numbers a lot? Why is Sarah seeing a lot of angel numbers? Why is Sarah seeing a lot of angels? Because you're moving away from conflict. What is the number exactly? Is there a specific number? You're moving away from conflict. You're going through a transition in your life where you're becoming more mature. It's not a bad thing, but I don't think you would have been able to do this with kids, and that's why you haven't had any. So if you also were wondering whether or not, you know, there was an issue with you having children, or if you were wondering whether or not, you know, your love life in some way was holding you back from having a family or something like that, no. We ain't want you to make no babies right now because you wasn't ready. We needed you to take care of what you needed to take care of, or getting more in control of your life before, you know, you got to that point in your life. But I do feel like with the Knight of Cups here and the King of Cups, don't worry. Someone's coming to deflower you very soon. Could be a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. Judgment is here. I feel like the choice is really going to be up to you with how your, not necessarily how your future goes, but what kind of future you have. Like, you can be a mom and be in a relationship very soon, or you can take that time to build or do what's best for you. However way you want to do it, it just seems like you can't put yourself in a low vibrational space where you feel like, oh, it's not happening for me because I'm a bad person, or why isn't God just allowing me to be this great person? No, baby, you are a great person. Things are getting better. They just may not be going the way you would have wanted them to go. Okay? So, thank you, Sarah. Later, boo. Now we're going to head over to, I don't know why I'm not using my mouse right now, Jalea. Jalea, thank you for your patience. Your first question is, I want to know whatever comes out. So we're going to do a general for you. General for Jalea. Nicole Jones, you can type your question. Sabrina, you can type your question as well. Exclusive T, you're after Sabrina. All right, so Spirit, please tell me. What is it that Jalea needs to be aware of? What does Jalea need to be aware of? Spirit, please tell me, what does Jalea need to be aware of? Ace of Wands, something new and exciting coming your way. But Spirit is saying... What? Okay, so if this is in regards to a new person, I don't know if you're in a relationship or not, you have to be very careful with the energy that you invite in. Something here about this person may be a little triggering to you or different. It should be, because it's a little off. Three of Pentacles, though, and a Five of Wands. It could be because this person is dating or seeing other people, or it could just be because you and this person aren't aligning the way you would want to align with somebody that you're going to be dealing with. I see you taking out your sword and saying, fuck you, get the hell out of here very soon. Now, if this is not in regards to love, let's say this is just, you know, life overall for you, I feel like a lot of things are going to be coming your way, a lot of opportunities to, you know, expand in some sort of way, but you need to not be too hasty when it comes to making any decisions, because with the Three of Pentacles here, it seems like everything takes work for you right now. Like, let's say you want a new job, you may have to have steps, like maybe there's some type of training, or you got to go back to school. Maybe you want to I heard up your life. I don't know what that means. There's going to be some type of context that you're going to have to learn in order to get to that next level. Five of Wands here. It seems like you're pushing back from what? I don't want to say, you know, this lesson or this transition, but there is some Six of Pentacles. So you're pushing away some type of lesson that you need to get to the next level, because you are hard. It's not hard-headed, but I think that you think that the way you're look at this, the High Priestess. It looks like it feels like you are handling things the way you feel like you have them figured out. Like, I'm doing what's right for me because this is what's working for me right now. I tried the other ways and it didn't work. Spirit is trying to expand your horizons so you can find new ways on how to work, or how to live, or how to be, how to get along with people, how to grow. But if you're so stubborn, it's going to take a look. Are you a June Gemini? I'm getting June energy here. It's going to be very hard for you to adapt into this new life that you're heading towards, or it's going to be very hard for you to reach that next level altogether. What that next level entails for you: a possible new job and a possible new boyfriend, girlfriend, or a leveling up of the relationship. Like, let's say you wanted to marry the motherfucker, you would have to still go through this transitional phase. Okay? So your next question is, I want to know how Walter the Aries feels about me. Okay. How does Walter feel about Jalea? How does Walter, why is this closed so fast? How does Walter feel about Jalea? How does Walter feel about Jalea? Oh, he feels like you're here to stay. He may even feel like he has, like, power over you already. You're already in too deep with him. But he doesn't know. He's not really sure if this is what he wants. But he doesn't want to hurt your feelings either. Oh, why the Tower? Ten of Wands. Something's hard for him. Not a one-woman man, but trying to be. And he doesn't want to let you down because he does feel a strong connection to you. But it's hard for the nigga to be faithful. And you may feel like he's leading you on in the near future, especially if you're not in a relationship with him. But dating him, you may be dating that nigga for a long time, because then it doesn't make him feel bad about... It's not that many people, Sarah. Maybe like 7. He doesn't want to make you feel bad either about the situation, and he feels like he doesn't have to feel bad about the situation if he hasn't put a title on it. So don't let that nigga lead you on and not give you a title, so he doesn't have to be accountable for your fucking feelings, because he still is required to be honest with you. Okay, well then, there you go. There you go. He's definitely dealing with somebody else. And he doesn't want to take accountability for that, because he feels like if he takes accountability for it, then he has to be with you. And he doesn't know if he wants to... And no, it's not that he doesn't like you. He has a wandering fucking eye, and he knows he has a wandering fucking eye, and so he can like you all he wants. He likes red Skittles, blue Skittles, orange Skittles, yellow ones, and sometimes he goes for the tropical ones too, right? So he can like you and like somebody else, and you know, want to fuck with you and want to fuck with somebody else. I feel like he likes to just have his cake and eat it too. You know, it's like, and that's a really weird saying because it feels more like he wants to have you sit at home, be pregnant, be his wife, and have these other hoes that he's out here that admires him and he can fuck. And maybe even on occasions have something serious with if he wants to. That's kind of an Aries thing though. Aries love having a dumb bitch at home and then having the other bitches that know what's going on around too. Like it almost feels like they like humiliating their partner. It's really weird because all the other bitches know that this bitch exists, but this bitch doesn't know that they exist. And if he's really bold, they all know about each other, but he may be lying to the lover, like, oh no, they like me, I don't give a fuck about them. Whole time he gives big fucks about them, he loves them. Okay, so just be mindful with the Aries. There's something else. All right, so Sabrina, you said, hey Ash, I text the Aquarius to see how he's doing. Last time we spoke, he lost his job and a vehicle. He hasn't responded to my text. So what you want to know, Sabrina, type your question. Nikki. No, Nikki, you are. I was just reading to see what he was saying. I'm sorry, what she was saying. Nikki, you said, should I get rid of Duke the Taurus? Is he okay? Okay, 1 second. Spirit, please tell me. Should Nicole get rid of Duke the Taurus? Should Nicole get rid of Duke the Taurus? Yeah. You could do bad by yourself, baby. Why, though? Wheel of Fortune? You was going to end up having to leave that nigga in. He was going to leave if you didn't leave. Why, though? Oh, he's dating. He's dating someone else? Oh, he's dating people. Oh, so you weren't experienced. Remember how I was talking about singles and I was saying that, you know, some people just want to experience you, but they don't really want to settle down? That was the Taurus. The Taurus wants to experience you. The funny thing is he's going to try to come back. You're not going to be beat. I don't know if you have Leo in your chart, but you're showing up as Leo. Like, nigga, you was supposed to know the first time. But he's kind of falling back off of you because that's what they do. It's like they're a fixed sign. So when they're into someone, they're in them. But Taurus is only into people temporarily. Like it's almost like they have ADHD. They be really, really into a person and then they just go the fuck away. And then they get really, really back into someone, like, and then they like put them in rotation. Like they're very into that person when they're into them. So you feel like they're all yours. And then all of a sudden they just back away one day and then they're into another person immediately. And then if that person hurts their feelings, they'll double back to you. But then if they meet another motherfucker, now they're in them too. That's, yeah, it's heartbreaking because the whole time they're wooing the fuck out of you, but they don't mean it. It's no real sentiment behind it, and it's horrible. But I don't know if a Taurus man ever really loves one person fully. I just feel like they always have a hidden agenda, and then the females are the complete opposite. The females are so goddamn gullible. They just want to be loved and taken care of and just nurtured. But that's why Taurus is good for Scorpio, because Scorpio will give their ass a run for their money. All right, so Sabrina, exclusive T, you can type your questions. Ashley, if you're here, let me know. Spirit, please tell me, is this Aquarius? Bitch, he's fine. Sabrina, I'm going to tell you right now, he's fucking fine. He's being a pimp. If he lost all of that at one time, he has to put his eggs in a basket right now with a bitch who's going to help him. Okay? If you're new or if he felt like you weren't going to be able to help him in a way he needs to be helped, that nigga is over there with a bitch that is giving him a car and some money. I promise you. But let's see. Spirit, please tell, trust me when I tell you. I told you, my husband is a January Aquarius and his brother is a February Aquarius, and I've dealt with quite a few Aquariuses. They use people. Okay, so let's just see. The devil. First card that came out, what did I say? He is doing what he has to do to get by. May not be the best way, all right? But with the Five of Wands here, it's a lot of drama. It's a lot of hot boy shit going on right now. And the reason why he may not be communicating with you is because he's also working on something new. Another one, if you will. And he likes to be in control. So he may have already gotten a hint from you that you aren't that girl, right? Because I've heard that before too. You know, if they don't think that you'll be easy to manipulate, they'll fuck you, but they can't really take you too serious because they want to dominate, you know. And if they can't dominate you, it's kind of a turn off because they need to be able to get whatever you got. They want all your fucking cookies in your basket, bitch. And in a very unevolved Aquarius, which is what this probably is, will continue to do this until they evolve. He could be quite young, and if not, he's very young-minded. The funny thing is he liked you. I used to talk to my husband about that too, because if y'all didn't know, he's an Aquarius, and he said that he didn't see himself being in a relationship with me because he felt like I was a hot girl and I was going to require the same thing he requires. And I said, yes, sis, you had it all figured out. Because I think men like that are sis, okay? We both bitches here because you couldn't have thought that a bitch was going to provide for you. All right? Yes, Aaron. And this is kind of what your nigga got going on. Like, he's sis. And he wants someone who's going to take care of him. All right? Don't text that nigga no more. He's fine. All right? Don't text that nigga no more. Don't let him come to you like that. Because the funny thing is they're great providers, but they will not provide if they feel like they don't have to. They won't. They will leech and live off of whoever that makes life easy for them. Don't text that nigga no more. He's going to come back to you. And when he comes back to you, make sure that he has money in his hand and in his pocket. He's going to be driving a car. Even if it's another girl car, that's how you're going to know if you set the tone for some good shit. He needs to be the one to pull money out his pocket. They will too. They do. I had a fucking Aquarius come over here to give me a kiss with a roll of toilet tissue. They will give you something. Okay? They're not gonna come empty-handed. If they come empty-handed, they don't like you. Alright, so Ashley, what are your spiritual gifts? What are Ashley's spiritual gifts? Yeah, they come bearing gifts. I had one Aquarius and he was butt ugly. On my Facebook, and he was just a Facebook friend, flaunting money in my inbox. Come with me to AC, I got you. Big ass. I wish I still had my fucking Facebook. Them was times, man. When they like you, trick Daddy Dawson. He can't trick Daddy Dawson you right now. Let him go get himself together so he could trick Daddy Dawson you. I promise you. Okay? It's way better person when they become the trick. You don't want to be the play. All right, so Ashley, what spiritual gift do you have? Four of Swords, Ace of Swords. Oh, well, for one, you have the ability to keep people calm. Like, you know, usually you got to be somebody's favorite fucking person to keep somebody calm. You know, you got to be able to kind of talk this person off the ledge. But the way you come off, people could be fighting in the middle of the street about to shoot each other. You could just be like, wait a minute, don't do that. Why do I get you being a little dramatic? Like, wait a minute, don't do that. You have to really, you know, think about things before people listen to you. 41-year-old bald-headed Aquarius, you're definitely gonna have a problem with because they're self-conscious. They're already felt self-conscious. So imagine being bald-headed and already feeling like you're ugly. Yeah. So anyways, it also seems like you have deep clarity. You have deep clarity in situations. That's really good too. Because due to the fact that you have deep clarity in a situation, you may be able to almost see what people don't, or possibly the future. I heard empathic, but this is not what this is. This is a psychic in a way. But with this Lover's card, you are empathic because you can feel what other people feel. And that's the beauty of it all. So you're tied in with a couple of gifts, but you don't know how to use them. You don't know how to use them. Damn, not just yet, boo. That's probably how you don't know what they are, because you don't really know how to use them yet. And it's going to take a bit of, you know, some evolving. I don't know if you're a Gemini or not, but it's going to take a little bit of evolving here for you to really be able to be comfortable with your gifts. So you may not be able to all the time see, you know, things as they are or feel what people feel yet. It'll increase as you grow. So good luck, Ash, because that's a beautiful gift to have. Exclusive T, I called you. You can type your questions, Maria. You can type your questions, Dominique. Type your questions, please. Juju, if you're here, let me know. And after Juju, it's Sarah. Oh, I don't want to blow. I think blowing on YouTube or going live, period, is just disrespectful. I'm not doing that. You're welcome. All right, so Maria, I got you, Aaron. It's a couple of people ahead of you, okay? So Maria, I just seen Maria. Okay. Please tell me about Alex the Virgo. Is he still interested in thinking of me? So this is one question. Let's just see if he's still interested. Spirit, is this Virgo still interested in Maria? Is this Virgo, Alex, still interested in Maria? Is Alex still interested in Maria? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Very much so still interested in you, but avoiding you right now. He's intimidated by you. He doesn't have what you need. I feel like this person needs more money. They feel like they're not on the level that you're at. And he's having a hard time getting more money, and that's why he's been staying away. He may just be a tad bit insecure about himself. I'm getting a bit dirty. He may feel like, you know, in regards to you, he's not enough. Oh my God, allergies. All right, so Dominique, is that, oh, Juju. Juju is here. Juju, you just wanted a general. Dominique, you were next. Exclusive T, I got you. I see you. Spirit, please tell me, what does Juju need to be aware of? Energy for what Juju needs to be aware of. Sarah, you're going to be after Exclusive T. Angel, you'll be after Sarah, and then Aaron. Okay, and then I don't have any more after that, so if you guys want to send your questions, feel free. Dominique, you need to type your question. I'm currently on Juju. Juju, 3 of Cups, 6 of Wands. I love the company that you keep. They seem to be very supportive, but you still need to watch who you're telling your business to. All right, I definitely feel like people are kind of copying your energy or your style. Could even be the way you're dressing. This is in your friendship circle, but this can also be in regards to work. It's like people that don't have a sense of self are going to be stealing from you. Energy, character, looks. All right. So make sure you're keeping anything that you plan in the future to yourself, because a motherfucker might steal that too. That's a small situation. Bigger one here, but no, it's repetitive. So this is your message right now. Keep your accomplishments to yourself until you win them, and even when you do accomplish them, still don't be so open to tell everybody, because motherfuckers be jealous. They do. 10 of Swords, look at this. It's like that's how you would make people jealous, because then they're gonna feel like you're hiding things from them. But this is kind of weird to me, because it feels like they want to know so they can copy, but they masking it. Oh, you're not my friend because you didn't. Why didn't you tell me? People are fucking nuts. People are fucking nuts. Sure, Maria, you can ask another question. Hi, Savannah. Is it Savannah? Sure, you can ask questions too. I'm not done doing questions yet. All right, so Dominique, you said, what specific messages do I need to know right now? Spirit, what does Dominique need to be aware of? Energy for Dominique. What does Dominique need to be aware of? Exclusive T, you're next. What does Dominique need to be aware of? Specific messages. Ace of Pentacles. Oh my God, you're going through a large transformation. Oh my God. Wow, you have two major arcanas, the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So the gift of stability with the gift of knowledge and reasoning seems to be unlocking for you. And I'm not saying that you're stupid or you already didn't have stability, but I'm saying, baby, it's growing. And it's growing in a way that you are going to become more in touch with self, as well as what you need to do to become a better you. And I'm kind of proud of you, and I don't even know you like that. I think, you know, you may come here every once in a while, but it seems like you've been putting in the work, and not just the work to become a better you, but a better work, damn, work to better yourself in regards to the eyes to other people. I do feel like you still have a little bit of growing to do, but when I say it's a little, it's a page. It's like you're almost there before you become the person who you're supposed to be. Now once you become the person that you're supposed to be, things just go really fucking easy for you. Not forever, but for a while, because we're always fucking growing. We're always learning. There's always something new. But for a while, you may feel a very big calm in your soul. And it could be around your birthday. Around this little bit of growth that may need to come could be like a lesson that you're learning from now to your birthday. But from your birthday and on, you're like, damn, I'm kind of bored. There's nothing to do here. If you don't have a love interest, I feel like you will around your birthday. And I also feel like this love may also go with that smoothness of your future as well. Very good. Seven of Wands here, though. Something about protecting yourself. Protecting yourself. Because I see a lot of good shit going for you. And I don't know if people are going to want to be around you. I don't see it. But yeah, there goes Six of Pentacles. You're going to have people who are going to want to be around you. But no, 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 no. You're not going to be around me because now I'm doing good. What is that saying, Spirit? I heard it. You wasn't shooting with me in the gym. Okay. Bye, Dominique. Next, we have exclusive tea. They weren't shooting with you in the gym, okay? Exclusive tea. Let me see. Where is exclusive? Okay. What happened with Angie? I'm trying to figure out who's sending me evil eye. All right. Okay, so, is Angie who you think is sending you evil eye? Exclusive tea? Ah, thank you, Dominique. That's why I'm like, okay. You sent both? Okay, so I only see what happened with me and Angie. Maybe it's some more up here. Exclusive tea. Exclusive tea. Yeah, I got what happened with Angie. Trying to figure out who's sending me evil eye. What's going on with the delays with moving towards moving. Is my baby daddy really true, a lie, or is he saying it? Okay, so let's start at the top. What happened with Angie? What happened with exclusive tea and Angie? So is this one question, or is this one question and then the evil eye is tied with Angie, exclusive tea? Are you here, exclusive tea? Ooh. All right. Angel, give me I have two people ahead of you, okay? Exclusive tea, are you here? We're gonna take a bath after this. A nice bath. Okay. Ooh. No, exclusive tea left again? Alright, so I don't know if you're lagging, exclusive tea, but I'm waiting for you. I don't want to do your questions and you're not here. What happened to exclusive tea? Interesting. Alright, so Sarah, I'll do yours and go back to exclusive teas because I don't know where she went. I don't want her to miss her questions. Spirit, please tell me, who is this new person coming towards Sarah? Who is this new person coming towards Sarah? Who is this new person coming towards Sarah? Could be a Taurus, Scorpio, Capricorn. They're watching you. Could be on your social media or around you. This person is very emotional, but I think they could be a tad bit older than you. They may trigger you. I think this person has a smart-ass mouth. Why are they triggering her? Queen of Wands. Oh, because he sees the best in you. He may see where you're getting a little sloppy or falling off beat or doing something that doesn't serve you, and he's going to curse your ass out. How does the Leo feel about Sarah? How does the Leo feel about Sarah? Wheel of Fortune, Magician, and a Death card. It almost feels like he still wants to experience you, but on his time. I feel like he's going through something, perhaps an ending. Tell me about this Death card, the Moon. Oh, so he didn't tell you that. He was also going through an ending with someone. Yeah, someone that he's still very much so connected with. So is that a reason why he left her too? Yeah. So he's still one foot in somewhere else as well. I feel like he likes you, but he was still tied up with something in the past. It's funny because it looks like he's coming back around. Exclusive T, are you here now? Because you're next. I was trying to figure out whether or not Angie was tied with your karma or the evil eye you were talking about. I didn't know if they were two separate questions. Judgment is here though. Still, this person is still trying to work things out with whoever this other person is, and it could have been something that you said that let this person know that they wouldn't be able to pull a wool over your eye, or you would be very unforgiving, and that's why he may have blocked communication. But I also feel like a part of him blocking communication was because of this other person too. Okay, can you also tell her that she may be lagging? Snow White, thank you. Your second question. Wait. That was your questions. That was it? I thought it was going to be a million questions, Sarah. All right, Exclusive T. Oh, you're not sure how to ask. Okay, so this is it one? It was one together though? You're welcome. That was, you want to know if Angie is the one that's sending the evil eye? I just want to make sure I don't want to mess your question up. Yes, okay, so let's see. Spirit, please tell me what's going on between Exclusive T and Angie. What's going on with Exclusive T and Angie? What's going on between them two? King of Wands. No, it's not your turn yet, Aaron. King of Wands, King of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. Clash of egos, or just differences in energy. I don't necessarily see this person sending you any evil eye. Surprise, right? But I do see there being like silent competition between you two, where this, like, if you're moving up in some type of way or you're doing better, they're trying to do just as good as you or better as well. It's like you drive this person to be a better person. So I don't know if that's necessarily like a competition. You can be inspiring to this person, but with the Eight of Cups, I feel like you're looking at it like, bitch, what's really up with you? Is Angie sending, let's just come right down to next. Is Angie sending Exclusive T evil eye? Because it could be not on purpose. This person could just want to be better than you and be sending you evil eye because they don't want you to keep flourishing. No. Angie is not your problem. Okay, it's someone else. Seven of Cups. Oh, that's the T. All right, so your next question is, what is going on with delays towards moving? Why is Exclusive T having delays in regards to moving? Why is Exclusive T having delays in regards to moving? Why is exclusive T having delays when it comes to moving? Five of Cups, Seven of Swords. There's some, okay, so there's two things that could be going on. I'm not sure which one is true. Either you don't look good on paper to a leasing company, or you're not finding one that really suits you. I feel like you could have the money, or you could come off really good with the job that you keep or whatever you have going on in order to, you know, make your finances. But there is something that is making these people say, not her. Wheel of Fortune, though, these blockages or your delays are to push you in a better direction, because there's something that is, well, there's a place, I won't say something, there's a place that is meant for you, but someone still is occupying it. So you may have a better sense of moving towards the end of April, which we're already heading towards, beginning of May. Ace of Swords, you'll probably be finding that place very soon. Okay, so your next question is my baby daddy really going through a lot, or is he just lying? Spirit, please tell me, is exclusive T's baby daddy really going through some shit? I got you, Nicole. Okay, Inez. Spirit, please tell me, is exclusive T really going through some shit? I mean, exclusive T's baby father really going through some shit? Yes, he is. He is, and he doesn't want you to know how bad it is. Why? Oh, it's legal. He's going through some type of legal situation. Oh, he's going through a serious legal situation, okay? And I feel like the reason why he's asking for this time, or maybe even being a bit suspicious when it comes to space, is because he doesn't know how you would look at him if you found out what was actually going on. Okay? I also think he still cares a lot about you and your opinion of him. He may even want to reconcile at some point in time. Girl, I'm getting all in your business. So it looks like you have 3 more questions, exclusive team. You can type those as well. And Angel, you're going to be next. Exclusive T, please type your other questions. You got 3 more questions, Bookie. Angel, is there a possibility of reconciliation between me and the Virgo Sebastian in the future? Interesting. I know a Virgo whose name is Sebastian. He is light-skinned, and he is toxic as shit. Like, all the girls just love that man. He is just bad for business, girl. But he's fun. And everybody just be like, ooh, I want him. Spirit, please tell me, is there an opportunity of reconciliation between Angel and Sebastian in the future? No. This nigga then moved on to something else. Oh, he may even be in a relationship or in something serious with somebody else. All right? Yeah, he started a family or something. Somebody may be pregnant, or maybe if he got a child, he may have went to that baby mama. Oh, yeah. Look at this nigga. I love you, you love me. So, damn. What happened between y'all? What happened with him and Angel? Just one card. Yeah. I hate when that happens. It was a rebound situation. That nigga needed somebody to make him feel good. You done healed them, and he done went back to her with the fucking confidence to kill a lion and got her back. Spirit, what do you want Angel to know? Spirit, what do you want Angel to know? Okay, exclusive T. What do you want Angel to know, Spirit? King of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. And okay, so interesting. Although Sebastian may have not worked out, it seems like there's another person headed your way. Could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or a Taurus. But Spirit wants you to take things a little bit slow, communicate or get to know someone a little bit more before you get caught up in your emotions about them. And I know that's easier said than done, but the Spirit is saying that, you know, you need to invest more time in people before you get so caught up in them. That could be something that you do a lot, and that could be a problem. What's your sign, Angel? Strength card, Queen of Swords. Ooh, there's a blast from the past trying to come back, and I think you need to let them know where to go and how to get there quick. This person has a really big ego, and I think you've already turned your lights off for this person, and they're going to try to come back in and make you feel all warm and fuzzy again. But intuitively, you know that this person doesn't deserve you. All right, what's at the bottom of the deck for you? 10 of Wands. Oh, you're like, I don't want it. I'm sick of being single, Grandpa. Spirit said, well, that's too damn bad. You got to put yourself first. So you're learning a little bit of self-respect or self-love here, too. Not saying that you don't have it. Don't shoot the messenger. But that's what, you know, he's building you up for. Okay? So, exclusive T, now we're back to you. Then we have Snow White. You can type your question. Nicole. You could type your question. Okay, so wait a minute. I just wanted to make sure I didn't skip because I see Aaron like me. But where the fuck is Aaron? Okay, so Aaron, you're next. I'm sorry, Aaron, you're next. Then Snow White, then Nicole, then Maria. Okay? So good luck, Angel. Because you got another possible Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus coming your way who seems a bit more serious. All right. So who is sending exclusive T, Evil Eye? Who is sending exclusive T, Evil Eye? What's their problem? The Wheel of Fortune. Someone who you don't even associate with anymore. Could be a fixed sign. A Taurus. This person doesn't know what's going on in your life, and so they make up lies or shit about you. This person's weird. They're giving me a headache. They're giving me a headache. Oh my God, all of a sudden I just got lightheaded. This person's fucking weird, okay? I feel like this person was at some point in time either close to you or y'all dated or y'all were in a relationship. You, either way, it was you that left and you hurt them. And they're playing the victim real bad. I don't even know how the fuck this person could be playing a victim. But they feel like they were genuine with you or at least honest with you or loyal to you, and you turned your back on them. That's your biggest hater right now. Okay? Your second question is, what type of legal issues? Why are you so nosy? I didn't want to say it either. I didn't want to say it. That's why I didn't say it. And here you go asking, what kind of legal issues is this person having? What kind of legal issues is exclusive T's baby daddy having? It's somebody he was dealing with that may have pressed charges on him or something like that. But there's also something here about money. Getting a little too happy with something that he was doing that could have possibly been illegal. That could be coming back to bite him in the ass. I also feel like he could be having a problem having somewhere to stay right now as well. Okay, the Fool card, he may be looking for somewhere new to live or something like that. And with the Seven of Wands, I don't think he wants you to know that because he may have really fell off. I don't know how much of a great person you've seen him as before, but now he's not that guy no more and he feels a bit embarrassed. Okay, so please give me a general for what exclusive T needs to know right now. General for what exclusive T needs to know. General, please, for what exclusive T needs to know. So, Ace of Wands, interesting. King of Wands, what? Who is this? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, possibly coming your way. I feel like this person is going to like you a lot. I do see a bit of wooing or happiness coming because this person is like really open and honest with their feelings. But why do I see you still being a bit of a bitch? And it may be because you have a lot of feelings, but you're not trying to come off desperate. But as opposed to, you know, not coming off as desperate, you're coming off as a bit of an asshole, mean, disinterested. Be careful of that. You may be giving the wrong signals out to this person. All right. Interesting. Because they like you. And I think you like them a lot too, or at least you will. Okay, so Aaron, good luck. Aaron, you said question number 1. My life just elevated. I just moved into my new lake house. Congratulations. Doing much better these days. Am I going to attract love anytime soon? So what's going on with Aaron's love life? What's going on with Aaron's love life, Spirit? What's going on with Aaron's love life? So I feel like you were kind of working in steps when it came to stability, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. You know, Spirit wanted you to get this out the way, then you do that, and on and so more. Okay? Because you've already done so fucking well with getting yourself together, there's love coming, but the love includes a whole goddamn family. Like, did you want to have kids? This person may already come with kids, and then you and them end up trying to have a baby. All right, and they come out of nowhere. Could be a tad bit younger than you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. We love a good hot boy. All right, this person comes in as a hot boy, but I feel like you kind of sit them down, or they decide they want to sit down. They want to try something new. They like you. 2 of Pentacles is here though, and the Ace of Cups. Why do I feel like there's more than one option? I don't know if you already have somebody in mind, dealing with someone loosely, or waiting for someone to return. I don't know. I see another energy in this picture. Now, if this is somebody who you're going to be meeting on, you know, the way, then cool. You're going to have 2 boos here, but only one of them you can keep. The other one's older. The other one's older. Could have already been married or something like that. I don't think you're going to like that one. I think you're going to like this younger one, kind of hot boy energy. But I do see you possibly being pregnant in the future or being a stepmommy. All right? Did you want that? Were you looking for that? What's your second question, Aaron? Snow White. Hi, baby. I see second question, but where was the first one? Oh, okay. I've been talking to someone. Oh, wait. I've been talking and somewhat physical with Oscar the Virgo. How is he feeling about me? What do I need to know? So let's just see what you need to know about him. Or do you want to know how he feels? Or was it 2? Those were your 2 questions. Because you got 2. So you want to know how he feels about you and what you need to know. Correct? No, because you got another question here. So which one do you want to know about him? Do you want to know how he feels about you? Or do you want to know what you need to know about him? Because those are 2 very different questions. I got you, exclusive T. So let me know, Snow White. So Aaron, you said, is the Libra Christian still want me? Spirit, more so I want what I need to know. Okay. Spirit, please tell me, does Christian still want Aaron? Does Christian, the Libra, still want Aaron? Yes. Oh, yes, he does. But either you blocked him or he feels like your energy is blocked off and you don't want him anymore. He's still holding on to communication. He may be trying to communicate with you, or he may still feel like the lines of communication are still going to exist between you 2 in the future. He's waiting for you to come back to him because he feels like you're the one that left or you're the one that got distant. Interesting. So he's blaming. He could be right. It feels like he might be a little right, but you know, let's see. Let me know how that goes if you decide to hit him up. All right, so Snow White, we're back to you. Spirit, please tell me, what does Snow White need to know about Oscar? What does Snow White need to know about Oscar? Page of Pentacles, to take things slow when it comes to him. Why? He likes being single. This person loves to mix and mingle. And it could be very hard for you to back up off him when you need to, because he may be good at leading bitches on. Okay, yeah, look at this, three of swords. Absolutely not. Bottom of the deck, 6 of swords. Play with that nigga at your leisure. Okay. Your second question is, I'm not sure if it's a good question. I've been attracting a lot of men, people, not sure what to ask, but do I have spiritual gifts, or where does that come from? So, do you want to know if you have spiritual gifts, or you want to know why you're attracting all these people right now? It could be two different meanings. Nicole, when I tell Duke to leave me alone and he doesn't, is he testing my boundaries? Good question, Nicole. Spirit, please tell me, when Nicole tells Duke to leave her the fuck alone and he doesn't, is he trying to test her boundaries? No, he's not. He actually can't leave you the fuck alone, Nicole. He just can't leave you alone. I feel like he's really afraid to lose you because he feels like you're very nurturing and caring. He wants to be with you. So why can't he get his shit together then? Because he feels like he doesn't really have that much to offer you. He's like, this all the fuck I got, okay? This all I got. I don't got no fucking pockets in my pants because I ain't got shit. You gotta take what the fuck I got. Oh, shit. So, Nicole, let me know. The second one. I mean, not Nicole. I don't know. Help me decide. Spiritual gifts. I feel like you need to know why you're attracting all these people. I feel like that's very important because you got a lot of people coming towards you. You need to know what the fuck is going on. No, Nicole, I had you. But Snow White was before you. I'm just trying to help her decide, okay? Because she didn't have a clear nothing. Spirit, please tell me what's next for Nicole in love. Well, you're getting over somebody. That's for fucking sure. I feel like you're starting to realize that somebody may have been playing games with you. And even though you love this person, or even though they love you and there's a strong connection between the two of you, you know this motherfucker just ain't shit. And they're not going to let you go because they're kind of clinging to you. But you need more. You expect more. You deserve more. And I feel like you're looking for more, and you may realize that you're not finding it in this inconsistent soul. Okay? Oh, you're putting yourself first. So, Spirit, why do these people keep coming to Snow White? What do these people want with Snow White? Oh, you got two of the fucking lost souls. What the hell are you? She's the crypt keeper. Yeah, goddamn. Nobody don't want to let go. Well, the cancer will never let go. I can assure you that. You could block that nigga, unblock him 10 years from now. He gonna be like, what's up? How you been? They're so easygoing. Spirit, please tell me about, wait a minute. Oh, why does Snow White keep attracting all of these people? What's going on with her attraction? Knight of Swords. Well, first of all, you're a great communicator. I feel like people come towards you when they need answers, and then they end up really liking you because you're so easygoing. Okay? I also feel like with this Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands here, you're a bit chaotic in your energy too. So you're a runner, you're a track star, and people love the fact that you may run, but then you come back. New people are loving your energy because you seem to be very hot. Oh, you're hot. Oh. So you're attractive too. So it's like the people who are just the people who you're attracting who just want to talk to you because you seem really easygoing. But the niggas feel like you look good as shit. You got some spice to you, like almost like a vixen look. Why am I getting like darkness? Sassy. Not pure, but nasty. You're hot. So yeah, that's what you're getting. And that's why you meet hot boys. Because you're hot, but then you want them to simmer down. But that's not what they're here for. You're attracting very like people. So there you go. When you're in a gym and you're busting your glutes out, that's what's that's what's fucking happening. Yeah, they looking like, damn, she kind of cute. So there you go. Oh, okay, Angie. All right, so Maria, I just want to make sure. Did Maria type her questions? Maria, if you're here, you can type your questions. Inez, let me know if you're here. Nicole, you can type your question as well. Wait a minute. Nicole, wait. Yeah, Nicole, I answered yours, right? So yeah, it's Maria and Inez, and then Rose. So Rose, you can type your question as well. Maria's here. Hi, Maria. Thank you for your patience. So after Maria's Inez, then Rose, and then exclusive T. You have two more, and Aaron, you sent one more, correct? I just want to make sure I have everybody. Maria, you sent. Yeah, Maria. When I call you, that's for both. You already sent two, right? So it's two. You sent another. I did you just send it? Because if not, I have two from you right now. I have, so technically you would be doing two questions. I have second question and third question. You made a fourth one? We did one already, right? So you should have two more. I just want to make sure I have that right. Rose. Rose, 1 second. So Rose, you sent money. Okay, so Rose, you owe me $2 more. Because technically you sent the 15 and the 16. I was looking to see if you sent another one. You only sent $15 and $16. They're $11 a piece, okay? So if we're doing a third question, then you would just owe me $2 more. Let me see. Inez, I would be doing you after Maria, and then Rose, and then exclusive T, and then Aaron. Okay, I got everybody. All right. So Spirit, please tell me, is Steve the Libra romantically attracted to Maria? Is Steve the Libra romantically attracted to Maria? Yes, he is. But I think he may be attracted to a few people, or he's dating a few people too. So you want to be careful with getting caught up in all the hoes, all right? He tends to be one of those people that likes to date a lot of people. And I don't know if you know this person at work or not, but he does that shit at work, okay? He's a work hoe. Eight of Swords. Don't get caught up in the drama. Ooh, and that's a Libra for you. I was curious and wondering if I was wrong in the past interpreting. No, he likes you, but he's a hoe. He's a player. This is what he does. So let's see what else is coming towards you in love. Spirit, what else is coming to Maria in regards to love? What else is coming towards Maria in regards to love? I got you, Aaron. What else is coming to Maria in regards to love? Oh, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Very sweet person. I think you're going to be a little confused on whether or not you really like him, because I feel like he may be a bit pushy. What I mean by a bit pushy is he could be very demanding of your time and your energy, and although you may like it, you may feel like this person goes too far, and it may become a bit obnoxious when it comes to you. And also with the Three of Pentacles, I think you're going to not just be talking to this person, but someone else. Let me see. Whoever it is, I think you have a choice on whether or not you want to be in a relationship with someone soon. So congratulations in regards to that. What's at the bottom of the deck? Okay, so your love life is going to pick up soon. Could be around the summertime. I know if you're a Gemini, a lot of Geminis are having hot ass girl summers. Okay? So just don't put yourself in karmic debt, though, doing too much. But you could play a little bit. These options are here for you to experience. All right? So Inez, did Inez say she was here? Inez, are you here? You're welcome. Inez is not here. Okay. So Rose, let's get, you got 2. And your first question, Rose, is advice on moving in with Nick. So Spirit, please give me advice on whether or not Rose should move in with Nick. What is the good idea? What could, I mean, is it a good idea? What she can look forward to? So, the sun is here. I'll tell you one thing. You don't know a person until you live with them. And this is what Spirit is saying. You do not know that nigga. But baby, once you move in with them, you will pick up all the little dirty secrets. I feel like you'll be the one kind of holding the house together. This person definitely believes in that traditional mindset of the man is the man, the woman is the woman. But with the world card here, I feel like what you're expecting and what the reality of the relationship is or will be very different for you. Okay, let me see what's at the bottom of the deck. 5 of Cups. See, it may not be exactly what you pictured in a relationship, so just be mindful of that as well. You might be like, damn nigga, you're a slob and you talk shit too much. I don't think I want to do this. Advice about your job. Okay, you can type your third question. Advice about Rose and her job. Advice about Rose and her job. Advice about Rose and her... Excuse me. Advice about Rose and her job. The Tower. If you don't leave that motherfucker, they're gonna leave you soon. I feel like you're already sitting there like, is this a good position for me? I feel like it was once upon a time, but you're outgrowing it. And that could be why you're sitting here like, I don't know what I should do. I feel like if you start looking, you'll find something immediately. Something that you really like. Something that fits you and makes more fucking money. It's time for you to move on. If you don't move on and you try to, become too content about the situation, you're going to end up feeling like you fucked yourself in the long run. Don't fuck yourself. Get out there, start looking. Okay, I feel like some type of social media is going to be the best way for you to find a job. So I don't know if it's like a job search online or something like that. This isn't a word of mouth job. This is one you'll be finding on your own. Okay, what's your third question, Rose? Exclusive T, did you type your questions? Aaron, you can type your question as well. Inez, if you're here, let me know as well. Advice about staying with Nick. I'm moving Monday. Spirit, please give me advice for Rose moving in with Nick. Advice for Rose moving in with Nick. Advice for Rose moving in with Nick. 5 of Swords. Ooh. 4 of Swords and the Death card. So there's going to be arguments, okay? And I feel like these arguments may make you want to leave. But I think if you love this person, and this is not just in this relationship, but any relationship, when you want to be with somebody, you kind of got to be willing to put up with the good and the bad. And I feel like those things are going to be happening a lot as you first move in, because again, you don't really know somebody until you fucking move in with them, and then you're like, God damn, you're an asshole. So take things slow and be very open and honest with this person about how they make you feel, whether it's in a good way or a bad way. Okay? All right, so no exclusive T and no Aaron. If anybody else has any questions, please send them now. Last call for alcohol. I've been on here for 2 hours. Don't make him a priority, Snow White. You deal with him when you got time. You don't make time for him. You don't make him feel too important. Okay? You're welcome. Spirit, please tell me. All right, Elsa. Spirit, please tell Aaron, please type your questions too. Spirit, please tell me. What else does Exclusive T need to know about this person coming in? She wants to be mind fucked a little bit. Let's get you a love card. You need a love card for this person. You deserve love. Oh. But also you got to release your ex, because this person is going to want to reconcile with you. Girl, bye. All right, so this person is going to be very nice, very calm. I feel like they're very sweet. They could be very mature. I'm getting a very mature energy from this person. Be careful though, because something about this ex may throw this connection off if you're not mindful. I feel like this person is going to want a very serious connection with you. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Taurus. I feel like they're going to be very open to whatever it is that you want to do. Watch your mouth. You got a slick ass mouth. Why does it always come out for you like that? That's one thing that this person doesn't believe in. They don't believe that women should have slick ass mouths, and you got that going for yourself. All right. I also see you being a little indecisive when it comes to doing the right thing when it comes to this person, possibly because you don't know if you're even ready for a relationship or if this is the person you will want to build with. Queen of Pentacles, but this person does have your best interest at heart, and I do feel like you guys will make a great couple. Leave that ex alone, please. Whoever this ex is that comes in, they're codependent. They want you because they need you and not necessarily just because they want you. I don't ever like that. I don't want that. I don't want that for you either. All right. Aaron, where are you at? Inez, where are you at? I need I think you have another. Oh no, yeah, Exclusive T. You also have another question, boo. Woo. I want to stand up, but I might not want to sit the hell back down. Sarah, I think this Sarah. Oh yeah, Sarah, you can type your questions too. Anything else you need to know? Okay. Anything else Exclusive T needs to be aware of? General for anything else Exclusive T needs to be aware of? Spirit, please tell me. Anything else Exclusive T needs to be aware of? King of Swords. Alright, so the Devil. You got to stand firm on how you treated people, okay? I feel like someone is going to want to play the blame game with you very soon, and I feel like you had every reason to treat someone the way you treated them. I also feel like there's going to be some type of karmic energy around you where you got to be careful with how you treat someone, because that same energy could come back to you, or if someone did something fucked up to you, now it's your turn to do it back to them. So it all depends on the situation. All right. I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles here, you have to make sure that you're putting yourself first moving forward. I feel like you can be very selfless in situations, and you can kind of neglect what you know when you get in a relationship with motherfuckers and you like them. So Spirit is saying right now, I don't care how hard it is. When it comes to you, you got to be selfish with you, and you have to be serious with you. Eight of Pentacles, you're also going to have to practice fucking patience. Patience when it comes to being in control of situations. Patience when it comes to relationships and what you believe a motherfucker needs to be like and who they actually are. And also work on healing, because I do feel like some things may have hurt you in the past, and it could have turned you into a stone cold bitch. It does not mean that you have to be that way for the rest of your life. I see a lot of things changing, and if these things are changing for you, they're changing for the better. All right. Okay, so Next, we have Aaron. Aaron. Let's see. Tell me more about Libra the Christian. I can't let him go, but I thought the feelings weren't mutual. Huh. I see you, Aaron. Spirit, please tell me more about the Libra. Please tell me more about the Libra and what's going on. Two of Swords here. Stuck in between a rock and a hard spot. I feel like, again, he may be a little confused when it comes to your energy because he may overthink the situation, but it's based off of something that you've shown him or something that you did, and he may feel like he let you down in a way, so you know he deserves to be blocked, or he deserves for you to be defensive in regards to him. But then what does he want to do about it? The high priest is not a motherfucking thing. He may feel like he did too much. Okay? He may feel like he did too much. What's going on, Elsa? I see you trying to send money and it's not letting you. Huh. It was canceled for my protection. Possibly because you tried to request it and then rescind it. So, I'm gonna put another link in here for you, all right? Let's see if they allow you to send it to my other Cash App, because they're like, what is Elsa doing? And if you've never sent me a Cash App before, they're red flagging you right now, unfortunately. Okay, so 1 second, Aaron. I'm sorry, it popped up on my screen, red as hell. Okay. Tell me who's getting on my love. Who's getting on my love? Tell me who's getting on my time? Who's getting all of my residuals? That other nigga, Chris Brown, be singing like he not a terrible nigga. Like his songs bother me. You can tell he a narcissist too. Like, who the fuck you think getting all your time? That other guy that's nice to me. Hello. The one that didn't mistreat me. The one that didn't have a baby on me. The list goes on, nigga. What is my password? So, I have to do this another way too, huh? Hold on, I gotta go through a whole bunch of hoopla to get in this one too. I hope they let you do it. Oh my God, why? Okay, so now. Try that one, Aaron. Okay? I mean, Elsa. So, Aaron, back to you. I feel like he would want to come back in and discuss whatever happened between you two, but Nine of Pentacles, I don't think he thinks that you'd be serious with him. That's the problem. This is someone who doesn't want to get their feelings hurt. even if they deserve it, okay? Bottom of the deck here is the Ace of Wands. I don't think you're supposed to be going back to him anyway. It looks like new energy would be better energy, but, you know, do with that information what you will. Did you have 2 questions, Aaron? Inez, if you're here, let me know. Aaron, if you have another question, just type it. I'm going to start with Sarah. Sarah, you said, who's coming towards me? Who's coming towards Sarah? Let's see. Queen of Swords. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's a sissy if it is. This nigga just doesn't seem like they're that serious or like they mean business the way you would need them to. It's very interesting because they do. It's like this person, they're very serious about you. And I think they want something real with you, but either you're not interested or they don't think you're interested for some reason. And that could kind of set you guys back a little bit because they're going to spend a lot of time proving to you that they want you. Interesting. Could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. That keeps coming out for you. A Gemini or a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Be careful of pregnancy too. The Empress is here. Why is Sarah seeing so many angel numbers? What are these angel numbers for? Why is Sarah seeing so many angel numbers? What are these angel numbers for? Why is Sarah seeing so many angel numbers? What are these angel numbers for? 5 of Wands is letting you know that there's conflict. Oh, be careful. It's a bit of conflict, but it looks like it could be with people who are close to you. Maybe people you would have deemed as friends or people you would have deemed as having your back. I don't know if this is a home or a work environment. Be careful with just telling people your business. Keep it to yourself. You could be being judged in a way. I do feel like with this Emperor here and a Chariot, it doesn't matter. It's not like a big thing to a giant. It's rather small, but I just feel like these angel numbers just let you know when you're thinking about something that you're either valid or you need to pay closer attention to what you're thinking about in that moment. So you need to start like right before you see that 555 or 1234 or 222. What were you thinking right before that? What crossed your mind or what happened right after that? Those things align with what is going on or why you're seeing those. And they're all for different reasons during different moments. But one of them, 7s, 4s, and 8s, is about a close connection where you can't trust someone, okay? And that person could either be around you or you were thinking about them. They could text you. They could be in your most recent text. Yes, Aaron, I needed question number 2. I needed you to type it. Elsa, finally we got yours. You said, what's going on with my son's father? What is going on with Elsa's son's father? What's going on with Elsa's son's father? Aaron, you got to type your question, boo. I've been waiting for it. Spirit, please tell me what's going on with Elsa's son's father. What's going on with Elsa's son's father? Huh. You typed it already? I don't see it. I feel like he's getting in something with someone else. It's really weird here because it almost feels like he may have told you. I got one with the Libra. That's the one I just did, the Libra. I didn't do one for the Aries. I didn't see the question for... Oh, yeah, second one is which one should you choose? Okay, so give me a second. Elsa, I feel like your baby father may be trying to move on here. He doesn't want what he thought he wanted with you before now. He may be interested in whoever this Queen of Wands is. It seems like somebody who he may have already been talking to. Let's see. Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're going to have to close yourself off from him soon, because you're going to feel like he betrayed you. In a way, he has, okay? King of Pentacles. I feel like y'all had like an understanding or something that y'all were supposed to be building, and the motherfucker just strays away from that plan completely. Where did this other person come from? Could have been someone he worked with. Okay? Could very well be someone he worked with. So, Aaron, your second question is, who should you choose? They're very similar energies. Who should Aaron choose? Should she choose the Libra? So the Libra's a no. Should she choose the Aries? Yes. So the Aries. There you go. All right. Inez. I don't wait, did I miss anybody, or is anybody trying to send any more questions before I start Inez's? Because once I start Inez's, I'm done. She's the last question of the night since she's not here. And tell me who's getting all of my residuals. We're done. All right, so Inez, let me just timestamp it. Bye, Snow White. Thank you so much for participating. 138.59. All right, Inez. You just wanted a general, please, for Inez. What does Inez need to be aware of? General for Inez. What do Inez need to be aware of or know right now? Inez, you need to take things slow. I feel like it's either a connection that's brewing or one that's coming towards you that may end. I think that this person may be different than what you expected. They could be a bit of a player. They can be a bit arrogant. They could be a bit of an asshole. Whatever it is, I don't want you to get too tied up in this situation, because it seems like you're looking for something serious. And I'm not saying that this person isn't too. I just feel like you two together just doesn't really work out, or isn't going to really work out. And I don't want you to put all your eggs in one basket and get your feelings hurt. I also see with the Four of Wands here, a possible move if you want. If not a possible move, then just stabilizing your energy, being more comfortable or content with what you have or what's going on in your life, and not really worrying so much about the things that you don't or the things that you need to work on. It just seems like life gets a little easier for you outside of your love life. Okay, so you guys, until next time, thank you so much. Bye-bye.